wabarakatuh. Hello ma'am, introduce myself. My name is Ghitsna Syifa Utami with NPM 2021122500638 and I'm from class R1I. And in this video, I want to analyze about generic structures, narrative text, and the title is The Mousedeer and the Giant. As we know that in the generic structures of narrative text, there are four elements, namely its orientations, complications, problem solving or resolutions, and reorientation of our coda. The first orientation. Orientation is an explanation of the place and when the accident occurred, as well as explaining the characters in the story. The orientation of the story is in the first paragraph is one beautiful morning, Kancil decided to fish in a certain river. On the way, he met his friends, Swine, who stopped him for a chat. When Swine heard that Kancil wanted to go fishing, he asked whether he could join him. Kancil died. He asked whether he could join him. Kancil died. Kancil did. He asked. Kancil did not object as Swine promised to help him with the work. The two of them went on together, and soon they met Tiger and Eleven. When they heard that Kancil and Swine were going to the river, they decided to go along. So the four animals went together to the river to fish. In this sentence, it is explained that this incident occurred in the forest and occurred in the morning. The character is in this story were animals in the forest. In the second paragraph is a complication. When they arrived at the river bank, Kancil immediately began to give orders left and right. Eleven had to dam the river with stones and tree trunks. Tiger and Swine had to throw away the river water while Kancil himself set out to catch the fish left on the dry riverbed. There were, however, few fish, so they decided to go further down the river to try their luck again. Kancil ordered Swine to stay behind with their catch. He himself went with Tiger and Eleven further downstream, where the three of them began their work all over again. Meanwhile, a giant came to the place where Swine sat. As soon as he saw a glittering fish, he grabbed them greedily and stuffed them wet into his mouth. It was useless for Swine to protect, and the giant did not even listen to him. Swine ran toward his friends and told them what had happened. Of course, the three others were very pleased. The second time too, they did not catch enough fish, did not even listen to him, ordered Tiger to stay behind with their second catch, while he, Swine, and Eleven went further away to dam the river and another place. As soon the three of them were out of sight, the hungry giant came from behind the bushes and ate up all the fish. Tiger snarled angrily, but he did not dare to fight the giant. When the other animals came back with their catch, they found a very ashamed tiger without a single fish. Kancil scolded him until he became red in the face. Now it was Eleven's turn to play word. "You are so big, Eleven. Certainly we can trust you to find our fish," said Kancil. For the third time the giant came to eat the fish. When Eleven saw how big he was, he became afraid and let the giant steal their fish. Kancil and the others came back. They found the basket empty again. Kancil was very angry with his three friends. He shouted, What's the use of having such big and strong bodies if you cannot even chase away one single giant? This time I will stay here myself. Do you think I'm too small to do this job? Go away to the three of you and catch as many fish as you can. When you come back, you will find that robber lying here in front of me, bound and helpless. After Swine, Tiger, and 11 had gone away, Kancil took a big bunch of reeds from the riverside. He tied these neat around his body, then lying down under the nearest tree, he bound the reed ends to the roots of the tree. He was very busy trying himself. When the giant came, Kancil pretended not to see him and went on with his work. The giant became curious, and instead of grabbing the fish, he stopped to look down at Kancil and asked what he's doing. In the last paragraph, there is a problem solving a resolution. Well, don't you know what is going to happen today? Asked Kancil in a surprised tone. What is going to happen today? Asking the giant seriously. I thought everybody knew about it, and answered Kancil. You must have been asked when Nabi Sulaiman came into the forest to warn all the animals about the big flood. The big flood will carry everybody always to sea, unless the takes precaution to be safe. Oh, I have not heard about this flood, answered the giant, who believed every word said Kancil. Tell me, what do you do to avoid being carried away? Don't you see what I'm doing? Sighed Kancil. I bind myself to these roots so that the water will not drag me away. That's a very good idea, said the stupid giant. Won't you help me a little? Why not? I'm always ready to help somebody I need, answered Kancil. But these roots are not strong enough to hold your heavy body. Why don't you go into the forest and collect a big bunch of thick rattan? I shall wait for you here. But, Harry, we don't have much time as the flood will come soon afternoon. The stupid giant, afraid of losing his life, ran into the woods and soon came back with a big load of rattan. Kancil told him to bind his own legs tightly together with the rattan, then sit with his back against big tree so that Kancil could help him tie his body against the tree trunk. The giant did everything Kancil said. Soon he was sitting bowed and helpless against the tree. To be completely safe, Kancil would several more pieces of rattan round him so that the giant could hardly move. Then the clever little animal called out to his friends, who were still busy catching fish some distance away. Swine, Tiger, and 11 did not have much trouble killing their enemy. Of course, Kancil did not tell them that he had ticked the giant, and the other three animals thought that he had talked with him. They all admired his enormous strength. They gave Kancil the biggest share of the feast, and after having finished their meal, each of them went his own way. And the last orientation to this story and the message we can take is never to the evil to others, because every crime we do will have a response and will have a bad impact on ourselves. That's all I can say. I'm sorry if there are wrong words in my pronunciations, and thank you, ma'am, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.